Good morning, everybody. Happy first weekend of October 2023. I'm out here in our front yard. It is overcast right now, but I'm seeing some blue sky popping through. See if I can catch that on camera. There it is. It's supposed to be sunny and high 50s today. So I'm just loving this fall weather. I'm loving how cool it is. Summers are getting really hot here. I mean, hot for Washington. I grew up in the Central Valley where we were over 100 degrees for days on end. So to say that, 90, 95 is hot, well, it's hot for Washington. So, okay, I wanted to show you how some of the garden beds around the front and the side of the house are looking. I'm not going to spend too much time in this one because I've already done a couple videos about it. I just have my pansies and snapdragons planted along the walkway. I have my boxwoods that I'm hoping are going to recover from the drought damage that they got this summer. There were a few days there where I just didn't get around to watering them, and so they're definitely feeling the effects of not enough water. And then I have my Incredible hydrangeas that are bouncing back and looking great. They will be turning a beautiful green color here pretty soon. Have my Ajuga ground cover down there. My geraniums are still going strong. White lobelia. My autolichen laurels from Monrovia. And my Irish moss ground cover. Is it Irish moss or Scotch moss? I can't remember. My, I think it's sweet box back there. Lovely structure in a shady spot that gets pretty white flowers around Christmas time. And I have my, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, my Showa no Sake camellia that will be blooming this fall from Monrovia. Love Monrovia. Wonderful, wonderful plant company. I would have to say that probably the fall is the best season here in the Pacific Northwest, I think, for gardening. Everything is kind of rebounding from the heat of the summer, and we've had a couple days of rain, so everything's looking really healthy. Here's my Gatsby Gal oak leaf hydrangea from Proven Winners. Turning its blooms, start out white, and then they age to this pink and brown. I love oak leaf hydrangeas for many reasons, but one reason in particular is just the color of the leaves in the fall. These are not red yet, but they will be. And then I have my Autumn Brilliance ferns. I have the 3 right there, planted under this Skeeter's Broom Japanese maple, which will get a fiery red this fall. You can see the red right there. Very excited about that. And then underneath that is my, I never know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, my Honoré Jobert Japanese anemones. And I am absolutely loving this combination of the anemone, the Skeeter's Broom, and the Autumn Brilliance ferns. It's stunning in the fall. Then back here is my my Pieris japonica. I think it's Purity. So these get really beautiful white blooms all over it in the spring. I have some all gold Hakonokloa, Japanese forest grass, and a fern planted under this rhododendron. It's a beautiful, I can't remember if it's red or white, but that blooms in the spring. And then I have my Roseanne hardy geranium right here, beautiful bluish purple flower, and then the foliage and the stems turn a beautiful kind of fiery red in the fall. So I have 7 planted here. And then I have my foxgloves. I don't know if these are going to come back next year. I already cut it back this summer. They get about 3 to 4 feet tall. So I don't know if they're going to come back, but if they don't, I'll just get some more. Plant some new ones. You can find them at Home Depot, Lowe's. And then this is my Rudbeckia, Black-Eyed Susan. And I don't cut these back until spring because I love these seed heads. They're really beautiful, covered in snow. There's some blooms that just flushed out. And the foliage turns yellow, which is really pretty in the fall. Yeah, so this is the bed in the front of our house. And let me take you over to the side. Tell you a little bit about what's over here. So I have my coral bark maple. I love this plant, especially in the fall. Beautiful golden yellow color. So pretty, especially next to that rhododendron. And then under the maple, I planted a couple hostas. They're not doing that great, but I think I have I think it's called mouse ears, a little one. There's a green with some white outlining. The leaves turn a pretty yellow in the fall. These are ready. I could probably pluck these off, but I'll leave them. This is a blue hydrangea, and it is turning its red color for fall. I have a fern right here. I think it's just a western sword fern. I have 3 of these green and white hostas. Right here, Patriot, I think. I don't know, could be wrong. This is another Pieris japonica. So it gets really beautiful white blooms in the spring. And then I have some more of my Hakonokloa. This is a lace cap hydrangea that gets really beautiful blue flowers. Another Hakonokloa. And then I have, in this urn, I have my Fairy Trail Bride hydrangea. So in the summer, these flowers are beautiful white, and this hydrangea gets about 4 feet tall and wide, and then it just cascades down over the rim of the urn, which is super pretty. And under that, I have 4 green gem boxwoods. Doing great. We have another fern, and this is a Nico blue hydrangea, turning its pretty fall color. Super pretty. We have a pink rose, obviously not in bloom right now, but it's a really soft, beautiful pink in the summer. Have some hardy fuchsias. They haven't been blooming. They didn't bloom last year, so I don't know what's going on with that. But and then I have 3 more of the Hakanakloas planted around this bird bath. And then behind that is my Munchkin oak leaf hydrangea. So this is the bloom. It's white in the summer. One of the reasons I plant oak leaf hydrangeas is for the beautiful fall foliage. It's so pretty, especially with the forest grass underneath. One of my favorite pairings. Down here, I have my evergreen hellebores. You get pretty white flowers in the spring. Nice little variegation on the leaves. Behind that is the snowflake oak leaf hydrangea. This is what the bloom looks like in the fall. In the summer, it's a beautiful white. And I don't know what this shrub is. The previous owners planted it. But I love the orange berries that cover it. And underneath that is a fern. Another western sword fern. This is a Shana, I think is how you say it. Japanese maple. Got this at Home Depot. Love this color in the fall. How pretty that is. Whew. And then one of my other favorite oak leaf hydrangeas is this ruby slippers. There's a bloom. There's another bloom down there, a newer one. So it's still got some of its white coloring. But this is why I bought this plant. Look at that. Gorgeous fall color. You have red, green, purple all on one plant. So pretty. And I've moved this, I don't know, 4 times. You really don't want to move oak leaf hydrangeas. You want to plant them somewhere where they can reach their full maturity and have plenty of space. But I've moved it like 4 times and it's doing just fine. I have another little baby fern over there, and then I have some random creeping jennies that are popping up. That's a great ground cover, creeping jenny. Some people may say it's invasive because it can kind of take over. You just pull it. This is another fern. We have some hot lips salvia. Got some red, turns to a white. I think they start out red, and then as it gets cooler, it turns to white. I wasn't sure these were gonna do okay here because this is not really the sunniest part of our garden, but they're doing fine. This is a Missouri hydrangea with its beautiful fall color. And then behind that is a fern, and then our Brunnera. I love Brunnera. If you are looking for something bright for a shady area, I would highly suggest you try Brunnera. Can't remember if this is Jack Frost or Silverheart. I don't remember, but I have 5 planted under this Glen 40 camellia. I'm not sure what's going on with this camellia. I may have planted it too deeply because they love moisture, but they don't want their roots drowning, you know. So I don't know. We'll see. I planted it on December 31st, 2022. So it's only had 1 season in the ground, but I don't know, we'll see. And then in front of that are some azaleas. This is Gerard's Hotshot. Gets a beautiful orange. The deer have found these azaleas, but you know, kind of just comes with the territory when you live out in the country. This is a azalea that is purple in the spring, and then this azalea is pink, has pink flowers in the spring, and I just love its fall color. So anyway, hope everybody's having a great October, and hope you have a great upcoming week, and I'll see you later.